Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We're back with another Manhwa recommendations list. If you find this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe for regular uploads, and keep in mind this list is not in any particular order. So without further ado, let's get started. Starting our list with Worthless Regression. An ordinary middle schooler, Lee Sungmin, is summoned to this world called Area. He endures for dozens of years with no talents or powers, and makes it through all kinds of hardships to survive, but dies miserably in the end. However, before he dies, he regresses to the past after obtaining the Stone of Regression by chance, and gains the opportunity to start his life anew. However, he still lives a life without any talents, having nothing. Although he can't approach the geniuses around him due to the wall surrounding them, as well as feeling inferior, he moves forward step by step with firm determination, never giving up. The narrative is very captivating. It is clear and simple to understand. Although there are other regressor-type manhwas, this one is a little unique. Despite his lack of talent, the main character strives to grow stronger. His entire journey is an emotional roller coaster, and the artwork effectively captures the character's emotions. Every character is unique, and some of them have fantastic personalities. The world building is extensive, and the plot moves at a leisurely pace. Coming in at number 9, we have The Breaker. Shi-woon is desperate. He's constantly bullied and getting beat up at school by a gang of thugs and is on the verge of suicide. Sick of being weak and helpless, the boy turns to the only person he knows who can help. Chunwoo, a powerful martial artist and also his new teacher, but Chunwoo won't take Shi-woon under his wing so easily, and little does the teenager know about how his would-be mentor acquired his fighting talents. This manhwa is amazing. While not starting very unique, it becomes a story about so much more later on. You start seeing a whole new world that was hidden from normal people that Shi-woon stepped into. This series starts a little slowly, which is one of its flaws, so it might take a few chapters to get into it. Nevertheless, I thought it was well written and I enjoyed it. Coming in at number 8, we have Fist Demon. Dam Ho, the sole survivor of a raid on his village, has a lame leg, the worst possible condition for a martial artist. Nonetheless, he refuses to stop training. Whilst everyone around him tells him he cannot become one, Dam Ho refuses to give up on this dream. The story starts out being generic, but it soon develops into something special and deeper than any other manhwa of its genre. I love that, even for the main character, decisions have genuine consequences. The MC trained hard to become powerful, and he's also strong-willed. I recommend this if you want to read a story where the main character has to overcome obstacles to grow strong and ruthless. Coming in at number 7, we have Nano Machine. After being ridiculed and having his life put in danger, an orphan from the demonic cult, Keon-Yu-woon has an unexpected visit from his descendant from the future who inserts a nano machine into his body, which drastically changes his life after its activation. This begins Keon-Yu-woon's journey of bypassing the demonic cut and rising to become the best martial artist. The plot of the story is a traditional Murim manhwa. The protagonist gains strength as he battles stronger enemies. Watching our MC get stronger as the plot develops is more enjoyable than the interesting politics in the story. As you read the manhwa, you will feel extremely psyched and thrilled because you simply want to know what will happen next. The pacing is excellent since it never feels too rushed or too slow. Coming in at number 6, we have Infinite Leveling Up in Murim. Killed on the battlefield without glory to his name, the MC receives an opportunity to grow stronger with a strange quest and level system. But each quest he's forced to fight only seems to be getting harder and harder. Can he level up enough to avoid the same miserable ending and become the powerful hero he wishes to be? The gaming system he acquired follows a very realistic, the harder you work, the better you get concept, which makes it overpowered but not too overpowered. The plot is structured like your typical Murim adventure, but with a more realistic progression to it. There's no sudden strength gain. He has to work hard. It feels very balanced and satisfying to read. The art is also nice. It improves as the story goes along. I wholeheartedly recommend this if you enjoy zero-to-hero stories that occasionally feature humor and have a serious tone at times. I promise you, it's a lot of fun. Next up at number 5, we have Viral Hit. The story starts with our main character Hoban Yu, who is constantly bullied at school, discovering a channel about fighting with no views. He starts working out at home and fights bullies on live streams, getting stronger with every fight. It doesn't just focus on action, it has nice comical relief slice of life chapters, making the story more enjoyable. The MC doesn't get hasty power-ups, every technique he learns is explained in detail, and you see how he grows throughout the story. Every character has their moment to shine and their storylines are intriguing. Each character is unique, with their shortcomings, and seems like a real person. You may find the earlier chapters boring, but I assure you that it gets better later on and is well worth reading. Coming in at number 4, we have the story of a low-ranked soldier becoming a monarch. The young Chris lost his right hand on the battlefield. After several depressions, he recognized the reality. Determined to survive with one arm, he became a mercenary expert in various survival and combat skills. On a mission, Chris's team was ambushed and overwhelmed. While fighting the boss of the group that ambushes them, Chris lost his remaining hand, but in the same event he managed to snatch and swallow an unknown artifact from his opponent and then jump off a cliff. He meets a rather unfortunate end. In the next moment, however, he experiences a time regression back to the event that will make him lose his right arm. The story is amazing. The MC grows from weak to strong. He's also intelligent and isn't one to do things others would consider as cowardly. The kingdom building gets going after season 1, so if that's what you wanted from this story, you'll have to wait until then. Also, the story shows many talented characters who at some point interacted with the MC, and since he regressed in time, he tries to find them again to learn from them properly this time around. Coming in at number 3, we have Reformation of the Deadbeat Noble. After witnessing the shocking death of his mother, the MC uses sleep to escape his painful reality, earning him the nickname, the Lazy Lord. However, despite others' jeers and gossips, Aaron has no intention of changing his ways. But when he awakens one day from a dream about a mysterious swordsman, his life's trajectory takes a complete turn. The reincarnation aspect of this manhwa is a bit unique. It is a nice story with amazing character development. The MC is weak at the start, but he works hard to become stronger. The way the story expands on the lazy prince and becomes hard-working is just amazing. This manhwa is fun so far. I highly recommend giving it a go. Coming in at number 2, we have Return of the Blossoming Blade. Kyung-Yang awakens 100 years in the future. His last memories are of a bloody battle against the leader of the demonic cult, the evil Kyonma. When Kyung-Yang put a stop to the bloody conflict by killing Kyonma, the 10 great sects of ancient China came dangerously close to being destroyed. Soon after, he succumbed to his wounds, filled with regret at their Pyrrhic victory. All is not lost, however, as he awakens to his second chance at life. Shocked to find his beloved set reduced to a mere shadow of itself in the present day, Kyung-Yang embarks on a journey to restore Mount Ha to its former glory. The story is filled with comedy along with awesome fight scenes. The plot is amazing, and after reading only a few chapters, you are guaranteed to be hooked on the series. In my opinion, the amazing world building makes this manhwa diverse from the other manhwa in its genre. The way the author introduces the world and characters is simply extraordinary. This manhwa is a must-read. Finally, we have The Legend of the Northern Blade. For decades, the brave warriors of the Northern Heavenly Set fought to keep the world safe from the evil Silent Knight. But when the 4th generation leader is accused of colluding with the enemy, he is forced to disband the set and commit suicide to protect his son, Muon. With no family and supporters left, Muon lived a miserable life under close surveillance, until a surprise attack from the Silent Knight gives him a chance to escape to the mountains. There, the MC trains to master the fighting techniques of his ancestors before the mysterious disappearance of a loved one brings him back to the mainland. The story follows Muon as he embarks on a journey to avenge his father's death and take down the villains who threaten to plunge the world into darkness. The main character works hard to become strong, and we have side characters who contribute to the story's development. This manhwa is the one to read if you also want one with an original story, well-developed characters, and unique art style.